Allricht, folks.
Let's dive into the dialogue where we explore a classic conundrum: acting impulsively. You know, like trying to lift that heavy family couch without checking if your back is ready for it. Spoiler alert, it usually isn't. Turns out, emotional influences can cloud our good judgment and lead us into some pretty dangerous situations. So, next time you think you can bench press the world, maybe reconsider. Now, moving on, we get to the juicy bit about decisions. Every choice we make has a price tag attached, like a fancy restaurant menu. Whether it's time, health, or even the success of your latest DIY project that ended up looking more like a Pinterest fail, it's important to weigh these costs against the emotional motivators. Remember, emotions can be like a toddler with a cookie, enthusiastic and unpredictable. Speaking of decisions, let's chat about the importance of reflection. It's like giving your brain a little timeout to understand what made you jump into that pool without checking if there's water. By understanding those emotional triggers, we might just prevent future flops and sharpen our decision-making skills. After all, learning from our past is a bit like learning to ride a bike: painful, but worth it when you're zooming down the street.
And here's a fun twist.
Did you know that some catchy tunes can actually help you remember things better? That's right. The use of repetitive musical motifs is like having your favorite song stuck in your head, but way more helpful. It encourages everyone to get involved in the experience, making it interactive, which is great because we love to dance around the living room, even if someone ends up stepping on a toe. Now, let's appreciate the different musical styles that pop up in the video. It's like a buffet of sound, there's something for everyone. These unique performances showcase the versatility of the artists and the wide range of emotions conveyed through sound. Whether it strikes a chord or makes you want to run for the hills, there's a little something for every family member's taste. Transitioning between musical segments is smooth, almost like butter on warm toast. This keeps the audience engaged and builds that delightful anticipation for what's coming next. It's like waiting for the next episode of your favorite family show: you can hardly sit still, and you definitely shouldn't leave to grab a snack. Now let's talk about creativity. It's like a magic wand that can help you express meaningful thoughts and feelings. Engaging in creative expressions can lead to a deeper understanding of who you are and how you fit into this big OL world. It's like realizing that everyone can sing, even if you sometimes sound like a cat in a blender.
But hold on, here's a life lesson.
There's a big contrast between superficial appearances and authentic experiences.
True beauty shines trug genuine Emotions- and Selbstakzeptanz.
So remember, folks, it's not about how fancy you look at the family reunion, it's about who has the funniest stories and the best dessert recipes. Questions are popping up about the value of ideas versus tangible outcomes, making us ponder what truly matters in art and personal achievements. It's like asking whether the journey to the top of the mountain is more important than the view itself. Spoiler: the view is amazing, but don't forget about those thighs burning from all the steps. And speaking of ideas, the concept of a common bank of ideas suggests that creativity is as interconnected as a family tree. It highlights just how important it is to collaborate and share insights with others. So, when your kid comes up with a wild idea for a science project, embrace it. You never know what genius invention might come out of it, or at least an excuse for a fun family day out. Now, let's get practical with a kitchen remodeling idea. This is a fantastic way to apply all those creative concepts we've been chatting about. Viewers are encouraged to engage their imaginations and share thoughts on design. Remember, there's no wrong answer, unless you consider a fridge in the living room a design faux pas. Finally, let's talk about materials, like dried wooden branches and resin, important components for making effective projects happen. Proper preparation is like getting the snacks ready before movie night: it ensures everything goes smoothly. So, when you embark on your next creative adventure, make sure your materials are as ready as your family is for a pizza party.